Hi, LP Wilson here, math teacher at Interagency. Today I'm going to show you how to use mail merge. This is a way of sending personalized emails to a whole list of people all at once. It's much more convenient than sending emails individually, but it has all the benefits of being personalized and letting the recipient reply directly to you. Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a list of student names, student emails, and any other information you're going to want to include. We're going to use the programs Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel. And at the end, you'll get personalized emails sent to each of your students. Before we get started, I want to give you a sample of what this is going to look like. Today, you're going to learn how to make an email like this, in which it says a student's name, the house they're in, and their first class. This is different for all the students. Notice how these three things change as I sort through the recipients. Ooh. So, I'm excited to show you how to do this. Let's get started. First thing you're going to do is put the information you have into Excel. And it's helpful to have column headers such as these: first name and email address. You're also going to want to put a column header for any other information that you want to include. In my example, I used house because I'm considering the house that the Hogwarts students are in. Once you have that, we're going to format it as a table and save it. Feel free to pause this screen if you want to look at it longer. I'm going to show you what that looks like in Excel so you can follow along. All right, here I have a table of students. I've got their name, their full name, their first name. For their email address, unfortunately, I don't have the email addresses of these students, so I just put my own address. Then I have their house and their first period class. I'm going to format this as a table. This makes it a little smoother down the line. So I select all the data in my table and click Insert, Table. Here I keep the box checked that says my table has headers. All right, now it's formatted nicely. I've saved this. Go ahead and save your work in a place that you can easily navigate to. Okay. Feel free to pause on this screen. For now, we'll keep going. Okay, you've used Excel. Now we're going to use Microsoft Word. When I first learned this, I thought, what? I'm sending an email. Shouldn't I be in my email client? No, all of the work that we're going to do from now on is going to be done in Microsoft Word. Okay, this sheet has some screenshots on it, so feel free to pause on this if you want to just use the information here. Once we're in Microsoft Word, we're going to go to Mailings and start Mail Merge and say that we're writing email messages. Then we're going to navigate to our particular spreadsheet by saying Select Recipients and use an existing list. I'll show you what that looks like. Here I have a blank Microsoft Word document. I go to this tab at the top that says Mailings, and I say Start Mail Merge, and specify that I want to send email messages. Then I go to Select Recipients and say Use an existing list. We're going to navigate to the spreadsheet that we just made in Excel. All right, I saved it as Hogwarts Students Info Sheets. I confirm that this is the sheet that my data is on. Okay, we're ready to go. This Microsoft Word document is now linked to the Excel sheet, and we'll see the power of that in the next step. Again, feel free to pause on this screen if you want to look at those steps some more. For now, we'll move on. Okay, step 3, we're going to compose our email and click Insert Merge Field, looks like this, to add the customized info. As I go, I'm going to click Preview Results to check my work. So here I am in my blank document, and I've done the step of selecting recipients. And And now I can type dear name. But if I type Harry, all my emails are going to say Harry in them. We don't want that. So we're going to say insert merge field. And you have the column headers here. I want to show you an example of me making a mistake and catching it. So I might say, oh, I want to put the name in. Okay, I put name. Welcome to Hogwarts. You are in the house. We're going to just tell them their house right now. No big deal. Yay! Best LP. Okay, now I'm going to click preview results. You know, that actually works because it has the full name. Preview results, not bad. Yay, you're in Gryffindor. But let's say I want it even more familiar, which is not the way they would do it in Britain. But let's say I want to just use the first name. Okay. Now the preview results is shaded. I want to go back to where I'm actually editing it. So I'm going to click that again. And now this is called the merge field. The merge fields are what lets us change everything for every email. I want it to say first name instead. Yay, let's try it. Oh, sweet, that's what I wanted. I clicked preview results to check my work. And now here you'll see these little arrows. I can cycle through each of my recipients to check it. This is important to do because it's really easy to make a mistake and also then really easy to fix it. Dear Padma, welcome to Hogwarts. You are in Ravenclaw. Woohoo! You can do this for as many merge fields as you want. So let's say I also want to say, Padma, I hope you're doing well. Something like that. I'm going to say insert merge field. First name. I hope you are doing well. Review. Ah, phew, it's working the way I wanted it to. Beautiful. Okay, here's one I showed you at the beginning. When it's not previewed, you can see it says first name, house, first period class. When I do click preview, it shows me what it'll look like. We did it! Okay, we have one more step. The bulk of the work is done. Let's go back to the list. Okay. We said we clicked preview results to check our work. We're feeling good about it. Now we say click finish and merge and click send email messages. This will send the emails, so make sure it's how you want it. It's going to ask you which column contains the email addresses. So far for me, it's guessed correctly which is the right column, but just make sure it's the right column. Here's what that looks like. Remember, in my example, I made it all go to my email address. So it should work. Okay, so we are going to say finish and merge. Edit individual documents. No, we're going to say send email messages. Subject line. Hogwarts. Now, look, it's cycling through all of the messages. And it's sending all of the messages. To check that my email messages have sent, I've opened up my Outlook, and you can see, this is my sent mail folders. You can see that I have sent all the mails, and it's from me. So this is great, so that when students reply, it will go straight to me. And wow, look, I sent all of these. I sent one to Neville and Ron and Ernie. How wonderful. I hope this was helpful. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. And then the last thing I wanted to add was if you get stuck, one, reach out to ask questions, but two, Google search. Nobody is born knowing how to do mail merge. Look on Google. If you want to do something fancy with Excel to make it even more personalized, look it up on Google. Ask a friend. Yes. Thanks for watching. Take care.